These Vim tips will make you better than 99% of developers. Let me actually remove these grapes before we go on so you can see me more clearly. So you know that Vim can open multiple files at once, right? You can provide multiple arguments, but let's take that idea to the extreme. So you can see this directory has a bunch of files that are Lua files. So if I do vim and then star.lua, that'll open them all up. And you can see which ones are open in the arg list with AR. The current one has these square brackets, the rest are just listed out. And you can traverse through them with forward bracket and then A for argument. So if I do that a couple times, you can see it'll cycle through them. Now if I type AR again, you can see now we've moved over to fork.lua, and then yeah, you can move back. If you want to go to the first one, you can do rewind, and then if you want to go to the last one, you can type last, like that. Sometimes you want something added to the arg list, you can use the argedit command, or just arga for short, and then type in something like font.ttf, and then boom, it'll take you there, and now it's added. So if we do AR again, you can see should be added font.ttf. What if you want to open these all at once? Well, the ball command lets you do that. Now we have split windows for all of them. Kind of weird because there's not a lot of room for this, and they're like one line each because there's so many of them, but yeah. And then if you want to go back to just one, you can do Control-W-O or use the only command. Those are the same thing. So that's somewhat useful sometimes for editing multiple files. There are also a bunch of other commands. You can read about it with help, args, and then yeah, those are all the commands for that. Another interesting one is the toHTML command. So to and then HTML, and then you do that and it splits you with another one of these bad boys. And this is an HTML representation of your current file with syntax highlighting as CSS properties. So if we want to preview this, you could do bang and then open, and then let's do % for the current buffer name. And you can see in my browser, it'll open up and it's actually a syntax highlighted HTML document of the syntax. So that's kind of nice if you want to share something with someone or just render it on a web page. I don't know, could be kind of useful for writing documentation. And another one is you can use environment variables right within the edit or like find commands. So let's do SF for split find and then $my vimrc. That'll expand to your current vimrc. So do that and you can see it split found my vimrc. And that's just whatever you define it to be. It's usually your init.lua or init.vim. And then here's another bonus one. If you do Control-W and then Shift-J, I believe, that swaps the two windows, top and bottom, and then Control-W, Shift-H will swap it to the side, and then Shift-L will swap to the other side. So those are kind of nice for moving around like that. Speaking of split commands, there are the vert and horizontal commands, which basically let you execute a command and then split vertically or horizontally. So this is kind of nice for like entering help pages if you want like a vertical split. So you can do like vert, and then let's do H, and then, I don't know, Lua. And then you can see it'll open up the Lua page in a horizontal split. But there's a couple of other ones of these. Most people know vert and hor. So you can do top left, and that'll open it in the top left, or BO, bottom right. I think just bot works. Bot